Aatrox to the top side. This time versus Gwen, so not going to take the Fiora matchup one more time. Instead, we'll take the Gwen, further adding a little bit more AP damage to this composition. And interesting, going to get another Karthus in the jungle.
What's Anivia like these days?
Skype him in.
Here we go. Targamas hovering around mid.
Targamas, good stun. JoJoPude now going to be locked up. Good damage coming in as well. Ignite going down. JoJoPude going to get dropped. First blood for Caps.
This was one of the things I was worried about for JoJoPude coming into this tournament. G2 love to attack mid. They really love playing around Caps, and with a roaming support and an aggressive jungler, it's something that they'll often try and leverage, and it all comes back on JoJo trying to leverage his early prio. The problem with that is it sets up for an early gank, he loses his flash, the repeat gank then comes through, and G2 playing that mid wave very well find themselves with first blood.
And if you're a North American fan, you've seen this before, these deaths by JoJoPude where the game can kind of get away from him. He is a really good laner. The experience angle is something he does struggle from, and these are the kinds of plays that can work against him. Ends up shoved up, trying to get the wave in before a greedy reset, gets blown up for it, and then can he stabilize from his pike and knowing those windows? I think so far Targamas has done a good job of getting out of the lane, into the mid lane without really leaving Flacket to get punished.
Just going in, smoke screen goes down, proccing the red buff as well, forcing an early flash out from Impact. No ulti available either. Are they going to go for the dive here? Ooh, debating, but do not want to overcommit.
Nice footwork there.
On the flank. Early Karth assault obviously could get canceled mid-fight, so might as well just slow down the damage early, but not too much effect yet. Fire going to try to clear this one. It looks like they might go for the 50-50, but the Herald is resetting, and Vulcan now going to be in trouble. Targamas finding the kill. Meanwhile, on the top side, Broken Blade not immune enough. EG firing back. Herald still standing. Nico stepping forward. End of the line drops. Duty from the side of EG, but that's a great wall. JoJoPude against the wall. Now they're moving in. It's a big, massive fight. Are they going to be able to make it out? Yanko's flashing over the wall. One more kill picked up. JoJoPude going down. Yanko's dashing away. Flacket until Froggen came back to pro play, or a buff came through, or a rework, because when you think of control mages, you think of as
uninspired, and how these later team fights will actually play out.
It will be interesting to watch, of course, as we now see Impact Broken Blade. A bit of a fist fight here on the bottom side. Ignite ticking already. Impact with a clean sidestep, but not nearly enough healing to make
errors so far, and I just think G2 just been super proactive on the map.
Yeah.
And I like what I've been seeing from them so far. But again, the problem for this is that as much as I would love to be mean, I've seen...
For now, it looks like they're not going to really fight or contest for this second Herald. Inspired getting this one for free. So at least a little bit of positive news for EG. They are currently still forced into their tower here in the mid lane, and it does mean giving up the Drake, but they can't use that to at least knock down one more tower.
I think overall, EG is not going to be too upset about that trade. Yeah. I think it's one of those situations where G2 kind of looked at the map in its entirety and said, well, okay, we could contest this
turret take, maybe even without the Herald with Vulcan and Danny on the way, but the wave not too massive. Going for the dive here, high-risk decision, but I think they want it. They're feeling it. Broken Blade dashing backwards is going to get knocked up. Should be easy fall up there coming in from the Samira passive. He does get knocked down. The tower will now fall as well.
Alrighty, there you go. EG on the map playing to the weak side away from the Anivia. Down, find the kill onto Broken Blade, looking good. I was laughing at the Inspired ult just coming in right at the very beginning. Karthus, I was about to say, not a great game for first strike Karthus. We haven't found that many options.
As G2 look to try and set up on this mid tier 1. Targamas on the flank.
Waiting off to the side there. But at this point, doesn't really they're killing it so fast. This is the strength of having a jungler like Graves, the Anivia, Flacket. There's just so much damage on this. Yes, they finally spotted out, but no, Inspired right into the pit, not quite in time. He is going to drop here. Yanko's trying to find a way out. He is going to get knocked down. At least one kill going over to the favor of EG in the meantime in exchange for the Baron. Not a good deal yet.
And go for the Baron instead, and now it's going to make this Dragon fight so easy for them.
And now Caps trying to bait out the wind wall. Cannot wind wall the actual wall, so we'll get forced away. Blade roll now down. Impact going to try to get something done. Oh, they played enough against the Aatrox to know how bad this could be for G2, but Impact not powerful enough. Broken Blade finding the kill. Danny now needs to run for the hills. Good damage coming in, but no follow-up quite yet. He might fall into execute special. He's confident, but it's not going to work out. Forced to use the ultimate and knocked down by the side of G2.
So off the back of a Baron, G2 quickly come back out onto the map. They force the fight against EG. They find the 4v4, and they will secure their third Dragon of the game as well. G2 very quickly dominating this game.
You feel a little bit of desperation set in for EG there. They didn't want to have to give that one up. They wanted to take that fight before Yanko showed up. Impact tried to find the angle, but this is what we're talking about. The comp from G2 just can kite that out so easily, and there's no way for all the members of EG to get off the top of a single target to start those resets.
Really, it's been a very clean game overall from G2, which is funny when you think back to their previous game.
I think that is important, and one advantage that G2 do have is that they got to play a game on stage before this, and I unironically get the intel. Make those mistakes, play a little bit overconfident, limit test a little bit, and now that they're coming into this game, knowing it's EUNA, knowing it's a rivalry where obviously if you lose, you will be relentlessly memed for all time. You know, taking it very seriously, playing clean, playing very, very controlled.
I appreciate giving me the angle of Copium and how this is just not fair that G2 got to get their int out in the previous game.
Not what I said at all.
That's what you said, because you also, you might have not realized you said it, but you said SKT. Oh, hold on.
There it is.
In trouble.
Vulcan now committing, but the hook takes him into the wall. G2 easy retreat for now. Targamas knocked back over the wall. Griefed a little bit by the team there. Broken Blade caught out, but generally immune to most things. Impact in the meantime, split pushing. Maybe he can break down this Herald. They are going to be JoJoPune ulting in. Targamas off to the side trying to disrupt this. Broken Blade now going forward, looking for a fight anyway, but the rest of his team is barreling down the top side of the map, looking to break open the base. It is just tower for tower, but Impact just continues to hit on the inhibitor. EG kind of coming out on top in this one.
This is a great trade for EG. You have the Hullbreaker Aatrox actually getting some work done. I thought I was never going to see any value the rest of this game, but there you go. Impact just perma-splits, is going to be able to grab this inhibitor. He might be in a little trouble getting out, but EG did a good job of also finding the Sprit Broken Blade in that situation. It's getting a little scrappy now as teleports are coming in.
Doubling down. They collapse on Caps very rapidly. Maybe they can get something done. Caps hoping to find Impact. But no.
Emo's coming in.
Yeah, gotta let him know. Yanko's also, this is, oh man. Saving Private Impact appears to not have been the plan. They've called that mission up. Turns out you just leave the man behind. But
I feel really bad for EG here because the position that they are map-wise is really good for them. Impact now in a lot of danger here.
They have Flacket, the flash forward, anticipating it. Flacket now healing and trying to rush away. Impact in trouble. He's out of cooldowns. There's nothing left.
He had nothing left. He committed everything. He played that about as well as he could. He came very close to getting that kill onto Flacket, but the shield coming through from the shield boat, helping Flacket out immensely. The soul will now be secured. And again, I feel really bad for EG because, again, the map state for them was really good. Wanting to force that Baron was a great choice, but Anivia just makes it so hard.
I love this cast because we came in and we're like, we're going to roast everybody. And instead, he's just like captain of the pity party the entire time.
So I'm like, because I feel like that the play was good. I think that the decision was smart. And, we praised G2
that was
for
the only play. I'm not insulting. I'm just saying, like, if you're building a highlight reel, that one would be in there.
Yeah.
But I think it is a really tough position to be in. Talking about the range problems, about stopping G2's push from here, there's not really much you can do other than start the fight. And given that it's Soul with Baron on, you're probably more likely to just sack the inhibitors and look for, once some of these buffs come off, once the Baron's down, maybe you can actually pick a fight. But you're going to get triple inhibs.
Yep, they're committing on the Broken Blade. Vulcan now has to run away. It is not the fight that they wanted. They will lose this one. They are getting torn to pieces. Impact will search for the honorable 1v1 off to the side. G2 not an honorable team. They beat the hell out of him. He'll come back to life and immediately die again. Gore Drinker's good, but not good enough. Sadly, G2 just too far ahead. Danny will finally go in. He will get one kill back. JoJoPune gets a wall placed behind him, and there's just about no way out as G2 now thirst for the kills. Caps goes gold, and the ace comes out. And round one in this 4-round matchup between EG and G2 will go in the favor of the LEC representatives.